Good morning, students. Welcome to the class Improvement in Food Resources. We have to move on to the topic that is fishing. Fishing in India. According to the CMFRI census 2010, there are 3,288 marine fishing villages and 1,511 sea landing centers in 9 maritime states and 2 union territories. The total sea fisherman population is about 4 million, covering 864,550 families. Nearly 61% of fisherman families were in the BPL categories. Here you are having a chart of showing that is top 5 fishery states. You can see Andhra Pradesh, inland fishes, marine fishes, and West Bengal, Gujarat, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and India production. You can see in all inland fishes, India is having 89.02%, marine you are having 35.88%. Total, we will be having 125.9 percentage of fish production. You can see that is all these are nothing but in the terms of tons, and you can see marine production in the year wise they have given from nearly 2011 to nearly 2018. What happened, they have given the information regarding the production of which one, that is fish. Fish is a cheap source of animal protein of our food. Fish production include the finned true fish as well as shellfish such as prawns and even mollusks. There are two ways of obtaining fish. One is from natural resources, which is called capturing fish. That is, hereby what happened, they are not going to rear the fish, other than that they are going to capture the fish which are naturally cultivated. And the another one, that is by fish farming, which is called a culture fisheries. Here the fishes are reared and they are going to culture and they are going to catch those fish. Next thing we have to go for which one, that is marine fisheries. Indian marine fisheries resources include 7,500 kilometers of coastline and deep seas beyond it. Popular marine fish varieties include pomfret, mackerel, tuna, sardines, and even Bombay duck. Some fishes are of high economic value or also farmed in a seawater. This includes finned fishes such as mullets, pecty, and pearl spots, shellfish such as prawns, mussels, oyster, and even as well as seaweed. Oils are also cultivated for the pearls they make, isn't it? Pearls are going to have an economic value. Hence, what happen? Even oyster also, what happen? They are going to rear these. As marine fish stocks get further depleted, the demand for more fish can only be met by the such culture fisheries. A practice is called as which one? Mariculture. In next is inland fisheries. In a system, a combination of nearly 5 or 6 fish species are used in a single fish pond. These species are selected so that they do not compete for food among them, having different types of food habits. So they are telling there is no competition for the food because they all are having different types of food habits. As a result, the food available in all parts of the pond is used. As katlas are surface feeders, rohus feed in the middle zone of the pond, and mrigals and common carps are bottom feeders, and the grass carps feed on the weeds. So here they have given feeds also, they are going to feed on a different habitats. Together, these species can use all the food in the pond without competing with each other. This increases fish yield from the pond. So hereby you are having number of pictures showing the inland fisheries. You can see fish production in India. So hereby what happened, you can see the number of places where you can see that is India in 2005, 6 and even 7 they have given, and these states which are having that is the fish production. In the fish production, what happened, one problem we can see, that is composite fish culture, is that many of these fish breed only during monsoon. Even if fish seed is collected from the wild, it can be mixed with with that of other species as well as. So as a major problem in a fish farming is the lack of availability of good quality seeds. To overcome this problem, what happens, ways have been now been worked to work out breed these fishes in ponds using hormonal stimulations. So that's how what happened, we can have that is pure fish seed in a desirable qualities for the further production of fishes in coming days. Next we have to go for which one, that is bee, that is apiculture, beekeeping or nothing but we are going to call it as apiculture. So bees are mainly producing which one, that is bees. So honey is widely used and therefore beekeeping for making honey has become an agricultural enterprise. Since beekeeping needs low investments, farmers use it as an additional income generating activity. In addition to honey, the beehives are a source of wax which is used in various medicinal preparation. The local varieties of bees used for commercial honey production are Apis cerana indica. This is very important. They will be called for the exam, commonly known as Indian bee, A. dorsata, the rock bee, and A. flore, the little bee. So these are the varieties, and here they have given Indian varieties which are commonly used. So here they have given instruments also, you can see that is. So through these things what happen, they are going to cultivate which one, that is bees. That is bees means honey they are going to cultivate. So an Italian bee variety A. mellifera has also been brought in to increase yield of honey. This is variety commonly used for the commercial honey production. The Italian bees have high honey collection capacity, distinct somewhat less. They stay in a given beehive for long period and breed very well. For commercial honey production, bee farms or apiaries are established. The value or quality of honey depends upon the pasturage or the flowers available to the bees for nectar and even pollen collection. In addition to adequate quantity of pasturage, the kind of flowers available will determine the taste of the honey. So hereby what happens, so far we have learnt that is even poultry we have seen, and even we have seen that is fish, and even a honey bee, and even we have seen cattle farming. So this completes the chapter, that is improvement in the food resources. Thank you.